User joined your channel.
Hello.
Trying to find my mute switch. Hold on. I'll be right back. Alright, now my microphone is wrapped up.
Okay.
So yeah. Oh good, Unitrends was pimping their product today.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. Like, well, you would have had a sale probably like a year and a half ago before, I waited for Veeam to support tape. Like, how exactly are you better than my current solution, Veeam plus Zerto?
Yeah.
Guys, like, what if we bought out your contracts?
Really?
Yeah, it's like, well, now we're still talking.
That's interesting. Uh, 1 second. You still talking? Okay. Okay, cool. I didn't break anything. I switched your audio to my USB. Um, okay. The reason I did that is because I'm streaming Star Citizen right now, and I don't necessarily need. You don't need to be in my stream necessarily. Let me ask. See. Christina. Yeah, she doesn't have it installed on the laptop right now. And she... Huh, yeah, that didn't matter. 1 second. Yeah, I think so. I think it is. So I'm gonna... Okay. Okay, restarted stream. Can you game and Crystal? Do, 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 do. So he was still talking to you today then? Still trying to make a sale? Yeah, totally. Really? Huh. Well, that's cool. But yeah. Yeah. True enough. Okay, so I did fix it. She can't hear you now, but she can still hear me, of course. Because my microphone's on the stream. Um, just because. Just in case, yeah, you want a storage box. That's awesome. Oh, because it's going off site? Oh. Didn't you just get that? Oh, that was the other one. That's not the new one. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Yep. Yep. Wow. How was the control? Good God. 10,000? Wow. Yeah. What are Vivos? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, I think the Equal Logic at OMSI can do that. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, I should not have hit that ship with my ship. I hit their ship with my ship. It was not good. It really did. Nasty. So yeah. So are you using the DR one for the main one then? Ah. As long as it's under warranty, right? Yeah. Yeah. Could have been in a situation where you ended up having to pay support because you were in a bind for the product. Yeah. I wrecked. Yeah. It's definitely nice not to have every single egg in the same basket. Yeah. That's really why I like the idea of vSAN, but you're right. There's it still has to mature a bit. Uh, yeah. Wow. Right. Okay. not honoring it. Yeah, something tells me that rep may not be with them forever. Yeah, very, very true. Nice. Yeah. Exploit code. Uh, well, um, my boss David has been working with Amazon and such, and we have, because the client said we want an AWS hosted server. Um, we kind of, well, it was agreed to by someone, and and then he was suddenly doing it. But yeah, it's been interesting. He kind of likes it. It he says it is an extremely confusing interface. Um, but it's snappy for the little Windows domain controller it is, and that's what the client wanted. They wanted a Windows domain controller with their file shares and the ability to remote in. They didn't want on premise. They refused to have on premise. Yep. And right now, we just don't have the infrastructure to host anything for them. Not reliably like that, like we would want if we were going to do it. It's something we're talking about and looking into, but we're just not there yet. But yeah, so we're doing a cutover of their services, and they got into it because there's a company in New York and MSP over there that has been hosting their services, but because they're a Portland company, they feel they wanted it closer, and so now it's in the western. Yeah, yes, I think one. No, yeah, I think it is. I think it is California. Yeah, Amazon. No, that's not it. Yeah, now it. Yep, yep. He's looking forward to seeing what the first bill is because technically, so we didn't do the initial configuration. We've done a lot of tweaking, but they had one of the owners had a family member that works for a company that does AWS deployments. So he built the initial server, and then once it was up with 2016, he gave it to us. Said, "Here, go." And then we ended up having to. He didn't even give us a support account with Amazon, and we ended up needing it because the VPN was not functioning properly. And we needed their help to figure it out. And so we got that account, and had all the controls and stuff and have tweaked it a little bit since. But yeah, he's looking forward to seeing what the bill is when the client gets the first bill, because they're expecting this massive savings from their previous hosting company. And I'm like, I don't think so. We're all going, yeah, I don't think so. But at the end of the day, the awesome part about it is that we offered them. David went out of his way. He offered them like 5 different options, including local, uh, just a local small server. And well, if things go south, I will, I will make the offer. Yep. Yeah. So your system's gonna be in Alaska now? um. There you go. That is good. Yep. Yeah. Um. But yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what that is, because it's going to be bigger than they think. And of course, the son is like, "Oh no, no, no! I cut this, and this. It's going to be great." And then when directly asked, do you normally do billing for your company? No. Awesome. We're just waiting. But yeah, it'll be fun. Well, currently, just because I wanted to test new controls, I'm flying around in Star Citizen. And yeah, they're making progress towards their next big patch in June. Yep. Well, they'll finally be giving players the planetary landing technology with procedurally generated moons. Well, no, not procedurally generated, procedurally rendered. They're pre-generated, but the client's able to go. So we'll be able to go all the way from space station to space to the other side of the system to moon to landing on said moon, which some of them will have atmospheres because they're actual moons, and even like little outposts and stuff. No, they're not. So they have already said that that's not out of the way for down the road, well after launch. But that was never a stretch goal. That was never one of their goals. They're oh, uh, so yeah, it's all about like in the current alpha right now. It's all about you do the missions to earn the money to get different stuff. And then as far as the outposts and stuff go, mm-hmm. No. Um, but the beginnings of the exploration mechanics are due by the end of the year. So we'll actually see what they're actually going to be doing with exploration and what that means for them. They've talked about it, and they have all the design docs, but we haven't, of course, seen it in game yet. But yeah, I'm with you. That's the most entertaining aspect to me, is like going out and just discovering crap and finding crap. Right. It's because all that. Oh, so all that they have like items and the ability to grab stuff and stuff, but all the the basic component, which is really funny to think about, but it's coming with this 3.0, is they don't actually have an inventory system yet that you can manipulate. Yeah, and that's what's coming in 3.0 is they're finally because they're introducing cargo, they had to introduce the inventory system with it. So it's coming in. It's all this is the very low burn of they are building the game. But for their priorities, they felt they needed the fidelity level and the ability to render the amount of the quantity of objects they wanted first before they could build the rest of the systems, which they felt would be faster. Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Not horridly. Sometimes it's not very fun to play. But yeah, yeah. They keep like yeah, their expansion is interesting. They're still ramping up, but they're being choosy, I guess. They're being choosy. Um, yeah. Oh yeah. You won or want? Stellaris not doing it. Okay. Uh oh. Now, what does that do with a persistent game like that? Does your progress just pause, or? Oh, well, that's what you get for playing with Fred. But Fred. Oh, okay. Oh, XML files, you glorious, glorious things. Oh, she says it's weird only hearing one side of the conversation. Yeah. Ah. Every once in a while, I accidentally triple tap my Android screen, so it zooms in. Doopy doopy doo. What fire extinguisher? What? Ah. Yay for winning! Winning is so much better than not winning. Okay. Okay. Later, man. Hello. Hey! Yeah, Chris left anyway. The punk. He's down in another channel, but we could go snoop and say hi to them. I don't know them very well. One of our internet buddies' friends, I think. Uh, so, oh yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, I can join you if you like. Doop doop doop. Nothing wrong with random quests. Mm-hmm. Random quests can be randomly fun. Yeah. You have story quests.